Here's a look ahead.
I want to marry Hope.
I'm sure there's a million other things you could be doing.
There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
What happens to Joe Giardino? Stays at old Giardino.
All right.
Luna isn't here. Well, where would she go?
Finally, Ridge's quiet contemplation culminates in a moment of clarity that will stun Taylor. He realizes that his peace with Taylor was built on the absence of Brooke, not the presence of an undeniable, all-consuming love. He begins to miss the passion, the fire, and even the chaos that defines his connection with Brooke. In a heartbreaking scene for Taylor, Ridge will confess that he loves her, but he's not in love with her. He'll say that his heart, confused and flawed as it is, still belongs to Brooke. Taylor's certainty will evaporate, replaced by the familiar, agonizing pain of rejection. Her dream of a perfect future with Ridge dissolves, and she is left to pick up the pieces of her heart yet again, wondering if she will ever truly be his first and only choice. These 2 weeks are a masterclass in emotional devastation. Carter's faith is crushed by a secret too big to keep. Finn's marriage is torn apart by a loyalty he can't control. Taylor's certainty is demolished by a love that was never entirely hers. And as these pillars of stability fall, the stage is set for a summer of incredible drama, shifting alliances, and desperate acts of redemption. Once Steffi opens the floodgates and has told Hope, maybe she'll just go around telling everybody if Liam isn't going to do what she considers the right thing, and tell people that his life is over soon. Meanwhile, Daphne continues to press her case, and Carter may be increasingly more vulnerable to her charms as Hope continues to reject him in the 2 weeks ahead. Bold and the beautiful predictions put Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, Ridge Forrester, Torsten Kay, and John Finnegan, Tanner Novlin faltering. Finn finally sees something wrong with his wife on the CBS soap. Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, gives her husband cause for alarm on BNB. Number 1 bold and the beautiful predictions, John Finnegan twist, Finn worries. John Finnegan soon has the most on his plate, although he is unaware that more's on the way. But before Finn's plate piles too high, he has to deal with his wife. This comes before he realizes that his mother, Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, is still alive. Finn's still overjoyed about his new lease on life. But bold and the beautiful predictions say Finn soon sees that his perfect wife has a few flaws. Steffi's acting out more by the day on B, and B.1 flaw, in particular, pops up too much lately, alarming Finn. John Finnegan is in the business of saving lives. Yet, his wife suddenly seems to be in the business of wrecking them. Last week on B&B, Finn agreed that Ridge belongs with Taylor Hayes, Krista Allen. But when he finds out how far Steffi is willing to go to reunite them, BNB predictions see him stepping in. Plus, Finn also sees his wife as a roadblock to things with his mom. Finn's wife still holds a grudge, fully letting her think he was dead. Finn may notice his mom is left out. Plus, he notes Steffi's antics when things don't go her way. Will Finn grow a backbone and confront her on bold and the beautiful? Number 2 BNB predictions. Ridge Forrester falls for a ploy. Every viewer knows Ridge Forrester is a woman waffler. But bold and the beautiful predictions have Ridge falling for one last ploy by his kids to reunite him with their mother. This one is a doozy. BNB spoilers have CPS, Child Protective Services, visiting the Forrester estate next week. After Thomas Forrester's Matthew Atkinson knife-waving, it seems Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, reported Thomas. But did she? The Forrester siblings want their mom back with their dad and may cross a line that on bold and the beautiful Douglas Forrester, Django Ferry, had a phone app that mimics voices. He used it to mimic Donna Logan's Jennifer Grice voice saying what he recorded. It fooled Eric Forrester, John McCook. And now it's in use again, it seems. Ridge soon finds out who called CPS as the whistleblower. Bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest Ridge has a contact who can get him the recording. Brooke tells Ridge Forrester his son threatened her with a knife and may overload their interaction, but she denies calling the authorities. Yet bold and the beautiful predictions for the week say Brooke Logan's voice is on the CPS recording. But maybe she didn't call. Still, it seems like proof and works to discredit her in Ridge's eyes. Number 3 bold and the beautiful predictions. Carter Walton buries Quinn Fuller. B&B spoilers have Carter Walton soon devastated and alone. Viewers still wait for word about Quinn Fuller's fate since Rena Sofer left the soap. But Carter was just in scenes saying things are good. Bold and the beautiful spoilers confirm Shauna Fulton, Denise Richards, returns soon. As Quinn's best friend, she may bring tragic news. LSV moved into Rena's old dressing room, and he's staying at B&B. But they'll have to address his lover's absence sooner or later. He can't move on without closure. So, Bold and the beautiful predictions think Carter Walton buries the love of his life in upcoming episodes. Maybe we'll get a memorial send-off with her infamous portrait. Something as simple as an accident would seal her fate. If killing Quinn off isn't in the cards, then maybe she will just leave. In some of their final scenes, Carter and Quinn had different ideas for their future. Quinn told Wyatt Spencer, Darren Brooks, that marriage wasn't on her mind, but Carter always said he wanted a wife and kids. So, maybe she skedaddles after realizing she can't give Carter the life he wants. Shauna may show up to break the news to Carter. So, 3 leading men from Bold and the beautiful all struggle with serious issues. Carter Walton finds himself alone, with Ridge Forrester finally done with being lied to by his wife. Then you have Finn. It looks like John Finnegan may finally grow a backbone on the CBS soap this week.